Do y'all know what we're making today? I'm gonna share a secret recipe. Banana pudding cake. Don't steal my secret recipe though. Don't pay too much attention. This banana pudding cake is quite exquisite. It's kind of simple. Banana cake, the banana pudding, it's got the whipped cream that is just delicious. Fresh bananas, of course, and for this one, we're gonna do some shortbread cookies. If you haven't done so yet, I'm going to need you guys.
Are you ready?
I literally didn't know I was pressing buttons. I put my phone down. If you have not done so yet, subscribe to the channel, press on the notification bell, and let's get started. Alrighty, Cakenistas, let's make this cake. The first ingredient has to be banana. If it's not, be alarmed, okay? Be alarmed. I'm going to take a large banana. This is when you can use your overly ripe bananas that you wouldn't quite eat. Go ahead and smash that up with a fork. And we're going to add this to the vanilla cake batter. I am going to start off with my secret vanilla cake recipe. For that recipe, yes, there is a twist. There is the catch here. You have to check the description for the link to that video. It's a secret. I couldn't just give it all away all easily. Just here, take it, take it. Honestly, just because I had batter left over in the freezer from the previous weekend, there was really no need for me to make a whole nother batch of cake. However, what I'm going to do is add some vanilla pudding to the batter. Yes, you can add banana pudding, however, we're going to add some fresh banana. Because I only had half of my cake batter left over from the previous weekend, I'm only going to add 1 banana. If you're doing a full regular batch of cake, do 2 bananas. And this is the aluminum pan that I'm going to be using. I want to say it's about an 8x8. I have it sprayed with some Baker's Joy. So you can put banana pudding in here if you would like. I, however, really like just that good banana cake. This is perfect. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that I didn't make more cake batter. I just happened to look in my freezer and remember that I had cake batter stored from last weekend, so this is perfect. Now this pan is actually from the dollar store. I don't really prefer this pan just because the aluminum is so thin. One false move and your cake goes from a square to, like, you know, something else. Now this is going to go into a 350-degree preheated oven for about, I'm gonna say, 28 minutes. Take a look at this cake. This gorgeous, gorgeous cake. It is so moist. It is perfect. You're probably like, what in the world happened here? Yeah, I had to trim it. It was also for quality control testing. So I did want to level it off a little bit. It's not like completely level. I am going to use the handle of a wooden spoon and poke a few holes in there. And now it is a little bit of a poke cake. So many people ask me, what is a poke cake? And it's when you poke holes into the cake and then pour something over it that will then soak into the cake. Now let's make our banana pudding. Now you can do this from scratch. However, they know what they're doing. When they put that powder in that box, they had it together. So I'm going to go ahead and use a banana pudding from the stores. The one adjustment that I am going to make, however, is in the dairy. Usually it calls for 2 cups of cold milk. I like to do 1.5 cups of milk and 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Sometimes even half and half. One thing that you want to do is whisk while you're pouring in your pudding so that it's not lumpy and clumpy. And this is an instant banana pudding, so it starts to thicken up immediately. So you're gonna wanna pour this over your cake before it sets. And no, I'm not gonna pour the whole thing over it, although that'd probably be amazing. Can we all say that one of our favorite smells is banana? Yeah. Okay, see, it's already thickening up, so you really have to get it before it gets too thick. Help it out a little bit. Give it a few taps. And now I can continue whisking to make sure that the pudding is smooth and creamy and thick. I find that it's best when I let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. At that point, it's more of like a custard. I'm gonna let this sit off to the side while I slice some bananas and place them onto my cake. Is anybody else big on removing the strings? I am. I don't like to eat them. I'm gonna cut on an angle to make, whoa, I didn't mean to make that long of a slice. Bananas are going to get a little bit mushy, so I like to just be able to pick them out. And when they're cut really, really small, it's harder to do that. I prefer larger slices just for that reason. So I'm going to use some vinegar, just regular white vinegar. And you may say, oh my goodness, vinegar, ew, 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 what's she doing? Yeah, you're not gonna taste it, trust me. So I'm just gonna coat all of my slices. Don't these look like plantanos the way that I cook them? Let's arrange. Nice, nice, baby. Would you bring this to the barbecue? Not just that. I'll ask you guys when I'm done. I'm asking weird questions all early in the process. Let's go back to our pudding. See how thick that is now? Make a nice even layer. And then this is going to go into the refrigerator to continue to set. Now comes the whipped cream. We have some leftover pudding here. So I am going to make my stabilized whipped cream and utilize the rest of that pudding. And yes, you can decorate cakes with it. Stabilized. Stabilize me, Captain. Now, in case you are unfamiliar with what a stabilized whipped cream is, it is a whipped cream that has additional ingredients, oftentimes gelatin or vanilla pudding, and that helps it to hold its shape. So that's what we're going to make here. I had the pudding left over, so to that little bit of pudding, I would say about a 1/4 cup of pudding, I added in about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, about 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and I'm going to whip it up until it reaches stiff peaks. I'm going to whisk by hand because I just want to see. I haven't whisked by hand in a long time. Ooh, child. It's been 30 seconds. I'm trying to pay homage to the ones who did it with no electricity. Ooh, my goodness. Didn't they have non-electric devices though? Just that fast, in a twist of fate, my ancestors spoke to me and they said, baby, we did it so that you don't have to. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The love that they had for me. Oh my goodness, baby. I'm looking for stiff peaks. We are at soft peak stage. Let's keep on going. Alrighty, now it's not going to be as stiff as the stiffest of whipped creams because it's a pudding whipped cream. It's delicious. What can you do? So let's bring our cake back over and finish this bad boy off. That looks so good. We have our whipped cream. Everything is done. Now what? I guess we gotta decorate it. I'm going to use these Chessman butter cookies. They are so pretty. They actually have a springtime collection with little springtime prints on there. I wonder how Nella Wafers feels. They were the official banana pudding cookie, and now, I mean, hey, Chessmans are taking over. They're taking it. So I'm going to put this on top of my cake. This looks really cute. I'm going to take my whipped cream, put it in a piping bag with a star tip, and pipe a border on there. Let's do a nice little border, shall we? Nothing fancy, obviously, but something cute. And this is something that everyone can do at home. There. Yum, yum! And I have a little bit of whipped cream left over. This is really cute. I'm really liking this. This is a birthday cake. That is the reason why I'm making this cake. Do you guys remember my brother-in-law, David? This was also a thank you cake for working on my car, because when I was breaking, it was like I was on a roller coaster ride at Six Flags. I was like, you know, when you're going up and you're like, right before you're excited because you're about to drop. There was no excitement. I was just bopping. I'm so impressed. This is such a traditional looking cake. I'm like, wow. Just four bananas. Just 8. Just double or nothing. Thinly sliced, straight down cut bananas. And that is it, you guys. A banana pudding cake that is perfect for the springtime, perfect for the summertime, and a great birthday cake if you add sprinkles. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Couture in my famous banana pudding cake. Bye, guys. I hope that you guys give this a try. Let's pick a Kitchenaid comment. The Kitchenaid comment of the day is going to go to Ashton Kitty. On my sushi cake bites, Ashton Kitty says, "You've inspired me with the jelly beans. You could use them to make onigiri with the pickled plum." I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the rice balls that are like a triangle, and then they have that bit of seaweed, and they usually have like something on the inside. Yes. Jelly beans are very versatile. They could be quite useful. Nothing really looks like a jelly bean. When you slice them, they're translucent, but then they have like the essence of whatever color that they are coated on the outside. Thank you so much for seeing my artistic creation and vision there. And if you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. Remember to follow me on Facebook.com/MarishasCoutureCakes. Visit MarishasCoutureCakes.com. You will see all the links to my social media in the clip after this one. Down below, I need you to comment what dessert you are designated to bring to the cookout. I got banana pudding.